Deep in the ESPN tape library, the worldwide leader in classic sports launched a series designed to take a new look at old games. They called it Cheap Seats with Ron Parker. Parker, an anchor with attitude, was helped thanklessly by tape librarians Randy and Jason. The show was slated to go all the way. But moments into the first show, tragedy struck. With Ron on the DL, somebody needed to step up, like Gehrig for Pip or Brady for Bledsoe. Sitting 2 and 3 on the hosting depth chart, that someone was Randy and Jason. That is their story. And this is Cheap Seats without Ron Parker.
Hey, welcome to Cheap Seats, the show that picks up where my two dads left off. Except we're not going to teach you any life lessons. Instead, today we're going to be showing you the 1992 High Rollers Bowling Tournament and the running of the bulls. Two sports that share a common bond. They each sit on the wrong side of the alcoholic fence. Now, the amateur bowlers that we're all going to be seeing today are all stone cold sober. And this flies in the face of conventional amateur bowling wisdom, which states the more drunk you get, the more pins you knock down. It's physics, man. Conversely, the running of the bulls is a tradition steeped in drunken machismo. Well, we all know you're going to want to have a clear head when fleeing a one-ton beast, as evidenced in When Animals Attack 1, 2, 4, and My Big Fat Obnoxious Fiancé. Now, let's check out the 1992 High Roller Tournament first. But before we get you out there, here's what you're going to want to look for.
Here's what to look for. Here's what to look for.
This is an amateur event. However, Paul Renteria, who participates in the event, was a pro bowler from 1986 to 1990. Then he became an amateur again, which, how do you do that? Yeah, that's like being a virgin, then having sex, then deciding that you want to be a virgin again. It just doesn't add up, unless you're Britney Spears. And with that, let's pick up some spares, amateur style, at the High Rollers Tournament from 1992 in Las Vegas.
ESPN presents...
Are they bowling in Tron?
The High Roller
They're
Tournament.
gambling, too?
The very best in amateur bowling competition. Hello, I'm Steve Grad. Welcome to
Do you think Steve Grad finished college? It'd be ironic if he didn't.
Where bowlers from all 50 states and 5 foreign countries are competing for over $2 million in prize money. That's right, $2 million in prize money.
Thanks for the fingers, Steve. You didn't know what you meant by the word two.
They're all amateurs. And one of them will have taken home $200,000 by the end of this telecast. That's life-changing money.
Okay, when did this become that real estate infomercial?
A couple of interesting semifinal matches. Mike
Nerd.
over teenager Rob.
Mushroom head.
213 to 160. And then Paul Renteria.
Axe murder.
197 to 167.
Burnout.
Frank.
This is it. This is the match for $200,000.
That's life-changing money.
It's $100,000. Paul Renteria on the right and Mike Taylor on the left.
Renteria rocking the Iverson sleeve, which goes nicely with the Yager hair.
States and 5 foreign countries battling in the final
What,
match.
someone call my name? Damn these voices in my head!
Confidence is such a factor in bowling, and this man has a confident look on his face.
Look at those eyes. El DeBarge is L-focused and a little L-bloated, if you ask me.
It's very important. Taking good shots, keeping a steady head, and that was a great release.
Looks like Joe Polnicek got the afternoon off from Edna's Edibles.
Paul has a daughter he's very proud of.
But still maintains his amateur parent status.
I wonder if she bowls. What do you think?
Probably not. At least not professionally.
What'll he do with the $200,000? He says he'll use
I
it
got
for
3
his
guesses.
family.
Wine coolers, fishing lures, and a brand new Flowbee. I will win for my brother Edgar and the rest of the Revolution. Got her, got her, got her, got her. Oh, turned it around on us. Yes! I was once a pro!
Who knows that what he should
It feels good to clap
be going
again.
in there. And that's Melinda Wilder, his girlfriend and his inspiration throughout this week.
Just this week? Yeah, next week after he wins, he'll dump her ass. We'll find her hanging out at Mike Taylor's bowling alley.
Lead. Mike Taylor sitting down.
Can't they give these guys better chairs? I mean, there's more comfortable seating at Fenway Park. Jay, you just don't understand, all right? That's the way they're going to do it in the 21st century. It's all about uncomfortable seating. In the future. It is the 21st century right now, Randy. Miss it, miss it, miss it. Ah! Damn professional.
It's on a track.
That's my boyfriend for the week. When he dumps you, can I get a crack?
Tell you what.
Now, a bowler's relationship with the ball is a very special bond. Sure, it's like jockey to horse. Like baseball player to bat. Like fridge to hot dog. And each bowler has his or her own individual pre-frame ritual that celebrates this bond. Let's take a look at some of the more interesting ones from around the amateur ranks. Welcome back to Cheap Seats. Now, you know our show's only a half hour long, and 7 minutes of that are Bowflex commercials, which leaves us with 23 minutes, and that's not nearly enough time to show you all the amazing amateur bowling action in this tournament, so we had to cut some stuff. That's right, but we saved the most dramatic highlights of what got cut in a little section we like to call You missed young Robert Smith rocking the Continental Shelf haircut. And I think he used the hand dryer at the end of the lane to dry the top part. Any way you slice it, his head looks like a giant mushroom. Paul Renteria took a moment of silence before bowling. Oh, great mullet in the sky. Give me the strength to win. Amen. Bowler Mark Frank braved the sweltering heat. Frank is sweating more than Patrick Ewing taking a spin class on the equator. And Steve Grad interviewed Star Trek's James Doohan on the state of bowling. Captain, I cannot reset the pins any faster. I'm giving her all she can take. Okay, so let's get back to the 1992 High Rollers tournament as Mike Taylor takes his turn against the mighty Paul Renteria. You complete me. I wonder if his other balls get jealous. Now you're kissing that red floozy of a ball? I thought I was the only ball in your life.
An 11-pin lead to start after Renteria left the first frame open. Now he's down by 23. There's a pocket shot.
He should be celebrating, but he looks like he's suffering from irritable bowel syndrome.
4 strikes in a row, I'd be thinking, this is where this guy starts every match with a string of strikes, and I can't let up.
How is he not ready yet? It's bowling, and his ball's already up there. Someone should put him on the clock. Call 3 seconds. Hand check. Illegal defense. Slap him with a T. I'd do it just for the stash.
Let up.
Paul Renteria with a 4-bagger as he begins his 6th frame.
I wish I were dead.
By 23 pins.
Ooh, it's the no-look, smell-my-finger maneuver. That is the ultimate sign of disrespect in amateur bowling.
You entered this tournament.
Is Robert Smith making out with Joe? Wait till Tootie hears about this.
That's right. There you go.
Sam the Psycho from The Apprentice. Sam, you're hired to promote amateur bowling.
It's just hard for me to imagine anybody, I don't care how experienced, how good a player you are, the top professionals throwing the ball as well or better than Paul Renteria is throwing the ball right now.
That's because Renteria is both an amateur and a pro.
He wanted a reset.
Renteria calling for the reset. I'm sorry, folks, but that's showboating, all right? And that's going to be 15 yards assessed on the ensuing kickoff.
Up by 33 pins.
I remember the good old days when bowling cost a quarter and hiding in your neighbor's bushes was just a misdemeanor. Good times. We must do whatever it takes to stop the terror. Now watch this strike.
Back it goes.
Boo, yes.
I tell you, with that broken bone in his hand, even those hand slaps afterwards, they have to.
I'm on to you, Renteria. You can't fool me or my beard.
We begin Mike Taylor's 7th frame for the championship.
Sweep the leg, Paul. Yeah!
Get him a body bag!